Capricorn, welcome back to Tune Into Tarot, and today we'll be diving into the month of December 2021. For anyone with a sun, moon, or rising sign in the sign of Capricorn, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's tune into tarot for the month ahead. So with the energy of your recent past, Capricorn, it's showing up as the Hermit, which is a very internalized, isolated, it's a time of solitude, possibly a soul-searching mission or journey that you've been on, seeking your next step, seeking your higher calling, asking yourself why you're on this current mission, and possibly performing a course correction around this time. But you've been very, like I said, isolated and sort of hunkered down, which is consistent with our current global circumstances. A lot of people are just sort of staying inward, isolated, and not doing a lot of venturing out or exploring. But you've been meditating and contemplating and being very introspective about how you're feeling about your life and what you want to do next and how to move forward. So moving into the first week of December, it's showing up as the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And this is indicating that your investments or your business or your side hustle or your creative projects they're not growing in the way that you anticipated, right? They're not giving you a return on your investment. So it may be a good time to look at your investments, whether that's your stocks or your business, or again, your side hustles, your creative projects. Look at where you're putting your energy and how you're trying to make your money. And it seems like it's a good time to experiment with your approaches. Try something new, rebrand your marketing strategy, or see how you can inject some new life into your social media platforms or your videos or your set. Like, change something about your set, or change how you appeal to your audience, change something, tweak your approach, because it seems like doing the same thing week in and week out, month in, month out, is not allowing you to grow, prosper, and flourish in the way that you would like to. So inject some new life and some new ideas, some new experimentation, give things a different look, a different brand, a different logo, whatever it needs to happen. It just seems like the same old is not cutting it for you. So think about that going into this first week of December, like how you can switch up your marketing strategy or your business methods or routines in order to allow things to grow and prosper in a new, exciting way. Because maybe you're just bored. Maybe you're bored and that people are picking up on that. And so, yeah, maybe if you can approach things in a new way or just do something different, then it'll be more exciting to you, and then your audience will catch on to that excitement through you, and then they'll get more excited too, right? Something like that. Now, in the second week of December, we've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and this is suggesting that you are still going through a financial hardship of some kind, or just feeling a bit dependent on others for whether it's finances or just feeling good about yourself. There's kind of this codependent energy. You're feeling attached or dependent on others or a bank or your parents or just your partner in order to achieve the things that you need, like get the money you need or to fulfill your needs. There might be some efforts to create more independence, or whether that's financially or otherwise, but it just seems like you are feeling very dependent on others right now for your needs and your finances. So look at your financial investments, look at your expenses, and see where you can cut costs in order to allow more money to be available to you to spend on the things that you need, or hopefully you can save some of that money. But definitely in December through the holidays, people tend to spend more money anyways, so you might just be feeling the brunt of that expense of just, gifts and things like that, and whether people are traveling. A lot of people travel during the holidays also. So yeah, you just might be spending a lot more money than is coming in at this time. Now in the third week of December, it looks like we've got the Devil reversed. This is a good card, okay? Don't let the devil scare you. In the reverse position, it's suggesting that you're cutting toxic attachments. So if you are dependent on others for finances, or you're working in a field that is somehow toxic to you or just not fulfilling to you, you are able to find means of making money or to cut yourself off from those toxic attachments in order to thrive or to exist in a much lighter and freer and happier space. So this can be cutting off attachments to toxic people, like in a relationship, you might be breaking up with someone, or a toxic friendship even, or just those sort of the energy vampires that are latching onto you. You're cutting yourself off from those people. You might be cutting yourself off from dependencies on alcohol or drugs, especially going in towards the end of the year. A lot of people have New Year's resolutions that involve eating a healthier diet or losing weight or quitting alcohol or whatever it might be. So you might be tapping into that energy too. It's just like you're going to stop drinking alcohol or stop eating processed foods or sugars or eat a healthier diet. And that is consistent with this time of year. Yes, a lot of times through the holidays, at least, people tend to eat a lot more freely because there's just more baked goods and sugar, and there's a lot more celebrations and parties and things where you're around more foods, a variety of foods that maybe you wouldn't normally consume. And so maybe you're just getting to this point and you're like, you know what, I really need to cut things down and get back to me and go on a diet or go on a cleanse or a fast. And so that you might be feeling that energy towards the end of the month, or at least the second half of December. Now in the last week of December, this is good, you guys, we've got the Ace of Wands, and this is a thumbs up from the universe. So something new is coming in, a new beginning, an offer, a gift from the universe. With the wands, this is a lot of energy and excitement and new creative flow or energy. So it seems like whatever you do tweak earlier in the month with the Seven of Pentacles, remember I said there's this energy of just wanting to experiment, or at least that's the message coming through, is that you should experiment with your approaches to your business or your creative endeavors. And so whatever you do try, or maybe you sort of hold on to that energy and implement it towards the end of the month, but whatever you do start to implement and tweak in the realm of your business or creative endeavors or your investments seems to be profitable for you. So it seems to be more viable, more appealing. Your community, your tribe, you're getting a lot more attention, more views, more hits, more followers, subscribers, and all that. So good things are coming, especially as you get towards the end of the month of December. And let's see what is coming in from the final words of wisdom from Oracle. That we've got Dream Thief, and this says refusal of the call. This has to do with themes of rejection of the path of fulfillment and refusal of the call. The Dream Thief is a soft and compelling seductress. Her only purpose is to keep you hypnotized by comfort and sameness. She wants you to tell your old stories over and over so you don't evolve beyond them. Ask yourself whether you are reverting back to the familiarity of your origin story of why you were wounded or when you were rejected. Do you talk about how your family molded you as a child without also acknowledging that you've already become someone else? Teaching from an old wound will never allow you a new adventure. Instead, bring to mind how you've already changed. Remembering that you have new stories to rely and build upon, do you want to move beyond the barrier of glass you've placed between you and the horizon? You can, and it's not difficult. Answer the call to a new adventure and drop your resistance to sailing the uncharted seas of your potential. The wind will soothe and sing the dream thief to sleep so you can wake up and move forward. You are so much more than you know. Now it's time to express what has lain dormant. Your new adventure has already begun. So yeah, I think this Ace of Wands is bringing in a new adventure, some excitement. It's also with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, allowing you to drop your resistance to sailing the uncharted seas of your potential. There was a message of sameness, being hypnotized by the comfort of sameness. Like, don't get stuck in a rut of redoing the same thing and the same stories and the same methods and the same topics day in and day out. Try something new. ask yourself whether you're reverting back to the familiarity of your origin story. This is just reiterating that branching out, trying something new, a new adventure, exploring uncharted territories, uncharted sea is the answer you're looking for, okay? So Capricorns, if you found that that was helpful for you or insightful, please like this video, comment below, let me know how your month unfolds, subscribe to my channel, share this with any of your Capricorn friends. Thank you guys for being here, and I will check in with you guys next month. Take care.